Welcome, my lord, to the Maid 3 banner guide. Terrible accents aside, this is a permanent banner and the characters are not limited. It includes Maid Leah and Butler Kazuma as the 4 stars, and they are both fire. The welfare is Fist Cielo, who is also of the fire element. I will note that this is one of the best banners and welfares that we will get for a long time. Don't miss out on this banner. First up is Butler Kazuma. His skill 1 is a party tier 2 attack buff, and his skill 2 is an HP conditional. This is kind of snoozeworthy, but he has a fire trait that gives 6% party fire damage. This does compete with Festival Megamine, and at least right now, Festival Megamine is probably going to win out in the fire meta because 9% damage for Crimson Demons is going to be better than 6% fire damage, as Yunyun, Megamine, Aru, and even Komeko have viable fire cards. However, this will not always be the case. There will come a time when the 6% fire damage is much better than the Crimson Demon Tomodachi steroids. Because of that, it's still worth it to get Kazuma here, even if he's not going to be absolutely meta for now, he will be in the future. And then we come to one of the best characters that we have seen released in a very long time, Maid Leah. Maid Leah has a standard weakness debuffer kit. However, she has Leah's ults, which are some of the best in the game. And whatever you need, Maid Leah has it. She's going to see massive cross-elemental usage, to the point that she still see a great deal of usage in Japan. She's somewhat more limited to just being the best in the fire element, but that's a year and a half from now. So she has an extremely long shelf life and will be top of the meta for a very long time. As for what her skills actually do, Leah has the standard weakness debuffer kit with a first skill that has a tier 2 weakness debuff, and the second skill which is just a debuff conditional for a little more damage. However, as I mentioned, her ults are some of the best in the game. Her ult 1 provides not only a tier 2 agility buff, but also a tier 2 damage cut. This solves a lot of problems that the traditional fire mage team has. They don't have access to a really good agility buff, and they are squishy, so that tier 2 damage cut will help to keep them alive. But her second ult not only deals damage and heals, but it also has a large amount of cooldown cut. Combined with her weakness debuff, that means that she can keep a weakness debuff on the boss at almost all times. She's going to be one of the best units in the game, and you really do need to pull for her if you want to be competitive at all. She'll even make up for players who missed other weakness debuffers like Ninja Chris, Mel, Onsen Melissa, or even Idol Kazuma. She's just that good, and you really should be pulling for her. Alright, we already have Maid Cielo, and unfortunately that cute outfit won't appear with the welfare unit. But this is probably a better option than Maid Cielo. The skill 1 just heals, but the skill 2 is damage and a tier 1 agility buff for your team. It's not the most damage, but she provides a large amount of support, especially thanks to her ultimate, which always has a huge heal, as well as a tier 3 attack buff for both mages and physical units. She's not going to be meta, but for free-to-play players, she is a great unit that will help you clear content. So in a bit of a break from tradition, this is a permanent banner that you absolutely should be pulling on. It doesn't matter that it's always going to be here. Leah is a perennial unit who's going to see a heavy amount of usage in multiple elements for over a year, and even after that will continue to be relevant in the fire meta. As for Kazuma, while right now he's not the best party trait to be using for fire teams, he's still a pretty good one, and in the future he will be the best trait to be using for fire teams. Because of that, this banner has 2 very meta units. This is absolutely something that you should be pulling on. You want to get both of these units, but you especially need Leah. For free to play, she's a character who will carry you to higher arena rankings for a very long time to come. Absolutely pull on this banner. That's the video. Thanks for watching, and a very happy new year to all of you. I will of course be streaming, as I am going to be pulling for Maid Leah, and good luck to all of you in your pulls, and see you around in Konosuba. Fantastic days.